guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5 and I have 13 books for 13 days of Halloween. I'm going to start out with some lighter reads and then go into some darker reads. First, I have 3 graphic novels. We have Delicates, Ghost Roast, and Pumpkinheads. Marjorie's family owns a laundromat and she discovers a family of ghosts. Wendell died young, and by putting a sheet over himself, he's able to kind of be seen and is one of Marjorie's only friends. But when she finally starts getting some friends of her own, she worries that she's gonna be looked at weird for the ghost that is always following her. In Pumpkinheads, we have 2 friends that have been working at this pumpkin farm for a very long time, but it's going to be their last year working there together because they're finally going to go off and start doing some different things. So it's doing everything they can while at the pumpkin farm and discovering a little bit more about themselves. In Ghost Roast, we have a dad who is a ghost hunter, and then the daughter is starting to see spirits too. So those are all some graphic novels, some quick, easy reads, but still kind of in the Halloween-y October spirit. Then we have Vanquishers by Kaylin Bayron, and this one, these kids, their parents are vampire hunters, and they come to discover that their friend is missing, and there's some secrets about this friend, and then they get really curious in the world of vampires. I'm very sorry, I didn't realize, or I just realized I didn't say the authors of these books. So in Delicates, we have Brenna Thumler, and then Pumpkinhead's Rainbow Roll. For Ghost Roast, we have Chanel Gibbs and Shawnee Gibbs and Emily Cannon. Then still kind of on the lighter side, I have Fairest of All by Serena Valentino, but I'm recommending Serena Valentino and her villain series in general. So far there's like 11 or 12 books out following all the different Disney villains, and it goes through their backstory and why they became the villainous creatures that we know today. We have Hocus Pocus in an all-new sequel. This follows Max and Allison's daughter and her journey, and of course the famous Sanderson sisters. Then starting to get a little, I don't know if creepier is the word, but a little darker, we have Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Bayron, and this is a creepy, twisted version of Cinderella, where all Cinderella is the famous story of how she was able to get her prince. So now all the girls in the land have to go through these trials to get picked, and if you don't get picked, some bad things can happen. Like if you don't get picked for someone by marriage by a certain time. I think you get 3 chances, but not everyone wants to do that at such a young age and have that fairy tale that Cinderella had, which causes problems. Our main character tries to escape. What was once a fairy tale is now a nightmare. Poison by Sarah Pinborough. There's also Charm and Beauty. This is also a take on a fairy tale, but it goes in a really twisted way. Then I have this collection of Grimm tales, and these are all the different authors in the book. I've read a few, but so it says it's inspired by classic fairy tales, but with a dark, sinister twist. And yeah, it can get a little funky in here. Going like a little darker with the books. First we have, I haven't read this one, but I pulled out this book by Riley Sager in general. This is the only book of Riley's that I own, but I have read others. So Riley has different mystery thriller kind of books. I feel like it would be perfect for this season. Of course, I'm going to have Stephen King on this list. He is the master of creepy and perfect tales for the Halloween season. I actually am currently reading different Stephen King books and then watching the movie. And this is the only Stephen King book that I have actually read, and I enjoy watching it every Halloween season. The next ones aren't necessarily like Halloween-y, but they're dark reads. So if you just like that dark feel of Halloween and you want to dive into a dark romance book, Fate of a Royal is by Amo Jones and Megan Brandy. This is a college romance. There's hockey involved, and the guys of the hockey team like rule the campus. We have Knight and London, and Knight and his friends have a little secret, and London stumbles upon it, and it turns her into this curious state of what the heck is going on, and she gets wrapped up in this twisted lifestyle that Knight and his friends are living. This was actually one of my favorite reads of 2023. Then we have Serpentine Valentine by Gianna Darling. The event that takes place at the beginning of this book actually happens on Halloween. Our main character actually has something really bad happen to her and no one believes her. It happens in a college setting. She takes some time and she returns back to campus, but she returns with a vengeance. She wants to get back at all the people who wouldn't help her when she needed help the most. And she has this crew that she puts together that goes around campus taking vengeance for girls who have also had stuff happen to them. This was a 4.5 out of 5 read for me. There you have it, a nice quick video of 13 books for 13 days of Halloween. You have the light, fun side of the season going down to a darker side of the season. Let me know what kind of spooky reads you are reading this October, and I hope you have a fun spooky holiday. Bye!